Hello again. So today I'm going to be playing another custom loadout I made for One Step from Eden. Today we'll be playing Poison Reva, otherwise known as Rishva. I've left Reflector Gem on her because it wouldn't be Reva if it wasn't Reflector Gem. In the future I might look into a way to make this apply poison instead of do damage on Reflect. But for now it's just the standard Reflector. We're starting with Pendulum to make Poison tick faster, and we're just starting with like the basic Poison cards, Anubis and Poison Dart. Then we have Haven, which I think is going to be really good in this deck because giving shield to everything doesn't really matter when you're dealing damage with Poison because it bypasses shield. And then I didn't want to give just like a super generic shield card, so I did and didn't. So I wanted to give Shield Catch over Shields Up, because you actually have to work a little more to get the shield from Shield Catch. But I guess the reward is also higher, so there's that. But yeah, this is Poison Reva. So we'll do a quick run of this. So this is kind of both showcasing and playtesting. I'm not 100% sure how viable these are going to be. All of these kits have 600 base health so far, and this one has 3.0 shuffle time, which is, I think, the shuffle cap. I think that's the cap on shuffle time, but I'm not sure. So basically the reason I've set the stats this... Also, we have 2 starting mana. Most of them have 2 starting mana. I considered giving Reva 1 starting mana because her deck only costs 1. But I felt that I want people to only need 1 mana crystal to start taking 3 cost cards. But yeah, kind of these were ways that I balanced them because they have pretty strong synergistic starts. So I've kind of done my balancing in the HP and mana regen and max mana departments. I say mana regen, they all have base 0.5. I don't know if I mentioned that. 0.5 is very much the base mana regen for most things in the game, and that's how much all of these kits have. Oh, oops. So there are a few things that would make this deck a lot better. The first of which is Poison never ticks below 20, would just be exceptionally useful, especially with Pendulum since it ticks so fast. I think they're dead. And so Frost, I think, is actually just really good. Like, good enough to take even though we're trying to main Poison. There's an artifact called Cryophage now that applies Frost 50% of the time when Poison ticks, and with Pendulum, Poison ticks really fast, so it's quite good. So I'm definitely interested in taking Frost cards whenever I run into them. It's a little sad that one's already upgraded for Flow, but... Haven also makes these fights a little easier, because you don't have to tank any of the damage, really. I'll take Gem Shield now. So on this fight I'm really more interested in putting Poison on the Liger, because the other one will die eventually anyway. I'm taking Absorb here because we can just eject it. Okay, we did get a mana gem though, so we can cast it now. I may think Sludge Bomb is good since we're going for Poison, but it's a little awkward to aim. So I'm not a huge fan of it, although it does apply quite a lot of Poison. I think taking the early Mining Rig is best here. And I'm considering taking Selfire. His upgrades are really good. We'd probably spend that on Anubis right away. I think I'll do that. So double cast is the thing I was looking for the most. And we got it, so I'm just going to take that one. %25 more poison on Anubis would be 10, so for the cost of 1 more mana, I think double cast is way better. We don't need any of these. I'm maybe a little bit of incentivized to put more cards in my deck because there's a deck shield in Phalanx, which I would probably like to take. But none of these really do anything in my deck. Could maybe take Blade Rain, I guess, but it's awkward to use. I feel like I would probably take damage as a result. And besides, that's part of why I took Cold Snap. So we can add Frost. Definitely still lack mana regen. Oh wow, Anubis doesn't hit the Anubis doesn't hit the turrets. It's interesting. Kind of gotten a little bit out of hand. Oh, and I've made some of these things survive with Haven. Why does Haven hit them if Anubis doesn't? It's super weird. We can probably do Seraph this run. I think I've done yeah, we'll try to do Seraph. I think I've done terrible every time so far. I definitely like taking the sustain cards. I think we need mana regen bad enough that I'm willing to take Blue Flame and not be able to cast Absorb for a while. We are Reva, so this is guaranteed Terra. I think that's better than potentially hitting Gunner or Hazel this early. Oh no, we already did Hazel. We can do Shiso here. Oh, I missed. Can shuffle there, I don't need those cards. There we go. Yep, more Frost is good. So part of making the kit space health 600 means that HP shops aren't nearly as good because you don't have like a super comfortable cushion of HP to fall back on. But I think they're still worth going to. So I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. I could probably afford to make Reva's base HP even lower. Like 400 or 500. And we got our mana gem back, which is good. Because she gets so much shield. She even has Phalanx starting out. I literally can't kill this. Adding some way to deal with that is probably not a bad idea, but... I could take like Mini Thunder, I guess. Just to have the card. I don't have any scaling for having a lot of cards. Oh no, I did take Deck Shield, didn't I? It's already giving 50 shield though, it's fine. Really wants me to take Mini Thunder. It does cost 0. If I came across like a Mini Thunder that, say, consumes, heals, and gains 5 max HP, I'd be pretty happy to take it. But I might just take it anyway. 5 extra shield on our deck shield. What am I interested in here? More poison cards would be nice. Empty bottle's not bad. I think we're just gonna roll. Poison cards and poison artifacts would be really good. Do I have anything I like desperately want to upgrade? Not really. Kind of Cold Snap, but it takes 2. It's not exactly the poison artifact that I'm interested in. I'll take Twoxen though. I think I'll hit for one more roll. Whatever cards heals us for 13. I mean, we're gonna get more than 14 heals out of it, right? I think I'm in danger of dying. More than 11 heals out of it, sorry. So this is unfortunate because this one I still can't save. Don't need those. Oops. Had to land on the complete opposite side, hey? Oh, I was not watching him. Should have been watching him. Shiso though. He moves so much. So speed loader would be pretty nice. So shuffle time is starting to feel bad. Adding more cards to our deck would also make that better though. Just because we won't shuffle as much. We just need more poison, more frost, more synergy artifacts. These aren't all purple, what? Hello? These always give you blues? So here's the thing, Bismuth probably is gonna save like a decent amount of health, but we gained so much shield already that I'm not sold on it. An upgrade is just good. I don't know if we want to upgrade Twoxen though. Probably hold on to it for now. Oh god. You know, normally the focus actually does something. Oh, Cryophage is so good. This is like one of the best artifacts in the game right now. 50% chance to apply poison when to apply frost when poison damage is dealt is actually insane, especially with Pendulum. So for this loadout, this is like maybe the best common artifact you could get. The frost procced on him, that's why he died. Okay. I think frost procced on him too. We're on 3. It's really hard to kill with Soulfire in this deck, I feel. Especially when it starts at 60, like this far into the run. When we're doing a lot of destructive things with frost and poison. It's probably not likely to happen. I swear the focuses do nothing. Oh, they all died. Okay. So Slice is a poison card. Unfortunately, it does this. It's like kind of only good on Celicy. So I'm gonna take Corset. I guess we don't really have enough money to care too much about this shop, so Sway is probably on. Tried. Poison can kill it, it's fine. That's like, it's actually guaranteed to do literally nothing, so we'll skip it even though we're not going to hit the artifact cap. Pretty sure booster shot is bugged right now. Sometimes it fires the shots overlapping, sometimes it doesn't fire the second shot at all, and sometimes it fires it super delayed. I think you can see in the preview. Yeah, see, it only fired one shot there. This is not working correctly at the moment. It's only okay when it does work correctly, so you have to like think pretty hard about using it. I don't like Devour because it only heals you on kill. There were much better healing sustain options. Ooh, that's hard actually. Frostbite or Magic Claw? I think I'm gonna take Magic Claw. Frostbite is frost, but we don't have self-fragile, so it's only Wind Frost, and I don't really want to upgrade it. Magic Claw is just a strong card. It's kind of hard between Mana Gem and Credit Card. We don't have a reason to take Mana Gem, I guess. But if we get Smog, we'd like to double cast it, probably, so that it's actually useful. And double cast Smog costs 5. We could also roll plus shots or apply more poison though. I guess we'll take Credit Card. So these cards are all not great. Root's sometimes okay. I don't think this root in particular is very good because it hits random tiles. Costs 2 as well. You can get plus shots on it though, with upgrade. Prophecy got buffed, but it takes forever. It doesn't hit your own tiles now, which is really good. But it hits a random row, and it takes 6 seconds to proc. Does do a lot of damage though. I think you could take this card if you're going really hard on having like a big deck, which is something you could do now. And we're at max mana regen, so I'm not like super bothered to take more cards. We get jams. Making the jams do something's okay, I guess, but compared to an upgrader, much rather have the upgrader, I think. I could go for double cast on Cold Snap. It's probably fair. We got it, so definitely fair. And yeah, 15 cards is just kind of an okay place to be. Wow, I'm just really good at this game. Have I taken like health damage that wasn't self-inflicted yet? I don't think I have. I wonder if Stasis can get the no anchor upgrade. So that would make it actually like pretty okay. Potentially. Depends how the freeze effect works. I don't hate the idea of having Thunderstorm in the deck. It does cost 4 though, which means we can't cast it. maybe we'll pass on that. Oh, also we have 15 cards, so I'm not super concerned with putting more in. Max mana regen and all. Poison Tails is poison again, and it's the back row is just such a bad spot to hit. It's like super not very useful. How could you make this card good? Can change the tiles it hits maybe. Could hit the middle 4 would be okay, or like you could make it hit a column the same way that the fire one does. Just like hit a column 4 tiles away. I don't think it's horrible to leave it as is, but I'll never take it as is unless I plan to fight the gate for some reason. It's an okay card, it just has bad range. You could take Revenge if you're just trying to fill out the deck. Thermite is like so good that it might be worth taking just because it makes fire. Actually, defense doesn't affect poison or frost, so never mind. Thermite's really, really strong. It's like every time something takes a tick of fire damage, gain 1 spell power, basically, is how that reads. We will take Shadow Toxin. I kind of want to just buy upgrades. They're still cheap, so we might as well. Let's see, I have double cast on the thing that matters the most. We're kind of just waiting on more poison cards, to be honest. I could try to get more double cast on my frost. That would be fair. You know, let's take Phalanx off. I think we have enough shield, although I'd like Counter Strike. We're just like not getting poison or shield at the moment really, and I think Counter Strike's the only thing left I'm particularly interested in. No, Shield Beam. Shield Beam's also good. But I would like some Frost. There's like at least 2 Frost cards I'd be interested in having right now. My brain literally can't function against Celicy. It's always been a problem I've had, and I don't know why. Wait, the trees don't turn around. And they're behind you. Yeah, so Celicy was always going to deal damage to me. On a bad day, she might even kill me, to be honest. Fired that too soon. feel like I took a lot of damage in that fight, but realistically I only took like, what, 200? HP damage, I mean. It's like Sunglasses isn't that good, but I don't need to remove anything. Still have the starting removal. With this deck, maybe try to fight Saffron. Of course it's Gunner. Frost Barrage is one of the ones I was super interested in. So double cast on this is really good too. Between 25% chance to hit twice and -1 mana. I think we're gonna take 25% chance to hit twice though. Then we're gonna upgrade it again because I really want double cast. Dang. Piercing's cool though. Take piercing. I'll just upgrade Frostbolts. Also piercing, and it's a little worse on Frostbolt. I'm just gonna hold the other one. Oh, that one. Okay. Not interested in Poison Tails still. I don't know why the good poison cards aren't showing up. Take Kunas. I could technically take Coldstone, I guess. It's just a pretty strong card. It's time for that for you there. I just took HP damage again. So I think we have to take Sledge Bomb now. Plus 4 shots and jam is a really good upgrade for it. Just taking the mana regen there. Oh, I didn't intend to go to the campfire, but I guess we'll take the luck. So Meltdown is pretty good. I might as well take it. Makes deck shield a little better. Probably the main reason that I'm interested. Oops. Nice. Very smooth. Good job. Hey, one of the good poison cards. And please note that the name is not the name of the manufacturer. Misery is not yellow, which means my focus had nothing to do with it appearing. Honestly, these are all pretty good. I might just take upgrade though. I'm just gonna take upgrade. This is more fun. Great pandemic. 25% more poison. I have another upgrade. Do I want to upgrade anything? I guess we could upgrade Magic Claw. Oh, we're fighting Hazel last. Or not Hazel, sorry, Saffron. That's a little... I don't need Glassify. I'm still not certain if it affects Frost or Poison. I don't think it affects Poison, but it might affect Frost. Happy to take Leech. Taking Leech and what's the other one called? Health Potion is usually a good idea. Just gives you some long-term sustain. It's rarely a bad idea. Oh, that only hits things that have poison already, doesn't it? It's not gonna kill in time. Oh, it did. I really would like poison does not drop below 20. I mean, we do have gems, and we don't have armor effects shield. It's like having 10 spell power that affects poison. It's pretty good. So Ghost Costume got nerfed. I think it's still really good, but our deck's a little too slow to make great use of it. We don't have like a very bursty deck. It really wants us to take it though. I haven't been checking the pacts. I probably should have been. Shine's really good, but I don't want to take it. Take Spike. Survival kit's good. I could get it if I hit. But we have enough shield. I'm just gonna take shield one. If there was an upgrade pact in there that I missed, I could have upgraded Shield Beam, which would have been really helpful, but anyway. Yeah, that definitely only hits things that have poison already. It's probably something I should know by now. It's the version that moves. Unfortunate. Guess I can use these while I'm waiting. Oops. We get another shop, so I can just buy an upgrade. These are both good options. I don't think I need the shield, so we'll just take Jam's cost 1. It's kind of like having mana regen. Oh, and we get 2 more shops. I forgot we have to fight the nightmare boss. Well, supplies frost on here. We'll take it. Our jams cost 1 anyway. Might as well. We're not very good at the 1 distress beacon, and it's only like a 1 in 3 chance, but it's the one we've gotten pretty much every single time so far, so I'm not gonna do that. So here's the thing about Venoshock, it's actually not that good with the Pendulum. Because Poison ticks back down really fast. Probably just buying upgrades here. Buy at least 1 for Shield Beam. Does this take 25 to hit twice? Do a couple of rerolls. 1 more. Okay, we'll buy another upgrade. I guess for TwiXen. I mean, 25% poison on Toxin is pretty decent. I wonder if that works for the fragile version. The interesting thing about the fragile version of Toxin is that it's actually, like, worse sometimes. In fact, it's often worse, especially with Pendulum. Because it makes you double the enemy's poison stacks, but with Pendulum they usually have less than 100, so That's a really big shine. Gonna take that. Whoa. Oh my god. That laser is rough. I can't this boss fight anymore. Holy. This boss fight is nuts now. Like, there's so much shit on my side of the field that I'm not used to it enough to look at the spells that she's about to cast. I don't have the chains memorized. Oh, I think that's a way better boss fight now, but man, it's gonna take some time. But yeah, anyway, that was Poison Reva. Pretty fun, pretty fun.